24 hours with JB. Let's talk. So, I told my wife, I said, yo, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, she was a bit befuddled when I said it. So she asked me to elaborate. But I said, yo, I don't know what I'm doing because I've never been here at this stage before in life. You understand what I'm saying? Before, I more so knew what to do or how to do it because I may have been close to those stages in life, close to those goals in life, or I may have even obtained those goals in life or seen it done, right? Whereas of now, beloved, I'm stepping a completely different step. Alhamdulillah. And so I have questions, right? Every day I strive to read, inshallah. And with that reading, like, it just opens my mind. My mind just expands on a daily basis. Every day I strive to work on myself. And throughout me doing those things, I'm learning more and more what I don't know, what I thought I knew, and what I do know. And what I mean by that is I'm expounding upon what I already knew, which is allow me to understand things differently and even clearly. Walk with me. So now with that being said, my goals are starting to surpass my normal frame of thinking, right? For a while, it's like I was stuck in a box, but now I'm starting to outgrow the box, right? Or you could argue that I'm starting to place myself outside of the box, and now I'm looking at the box like, okay, what do I do with that box? And this is all figuratively speaking. But again, this level in which I'm currently at, I don't really see no one, at least not around me, at least not in my circumference, at this level. So thus, I follow dudes on YouTube. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure, Rashad Bilal, Troy Mullings, Ian Dunlap, Wall Street Trapper is another giant that I follow, 19 Keys. If y'all tapped in, y'all know the guys. Definitely follow them, follow their blueprint, and take a page out of each one of those person's books to add to my formula as well as my blueprint, right? But again, in terms of someone where I'm currently at, I don't see no one around me moving like this. And that's because we're all unique characters, right? So there shouldn't be nobody moving exactly like this. But nonetheless, I don't see anybody going as hard as I'm going. I'm going to just say it, you know, as humble as possible. My work ethic, my grind, my goals, my ambitions, what I have set in mind is different, beloved. It's different. So much so, it scares me at times. So much so, I doubt myself a little bit here and there, because it's just like, yo, you keep pushing yourself to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. Like, stop saying like. I want to stop saying like in these videos. You keep pushing yourself as far and as hard as possible, and it's paying off. I don't recognize myself. Alhamdulillah, I really don't recognize myself because, again, I never see myself moving this fast. I'm 34 years old. At 24, I thought I had it figured out. At 14, I thought I had it figured out. I'm sure once I get to 44, I'll look back and say, yo, you thought you had it figured out, but this is the next level. Who would have thought you would be on a yacht somewhere in Maldives, right? Somewhere in Zanzibar. So I say all that to say, though my core rituals, working out, eating healthy, reading, all of the above, those keep me grounded, keep me intact, and keep me, and of course praying, right? First and foremost, keep me aligned for what's in store for myself as well as my family. I could feel it here. Nobody can't tell me anything. Nobody. I know deep down inside the way that I'm moving and at the rate that I'm moving, what's about to happen is beyond my peripheral vision as well as what I have written down on that paper. It's almost as if I can't even explain it. It's almost unexplainable, right? Because for one, I could taste success. I could feel success. Like even if I'm on YouTube, let's say, Instagram, whatever, and I see somebody successful, it's like I'm vicariously living through them as well as cheering them on, because I'm sitting back saying, I know what that's like. I know what it took that person to get there. In other words, I see things differently. And only my true entrepreneurs, only my true hustlers know what I'm talking about. When you focus up, when you double down and say all or nothing on me, yo, it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. When you're able to say, yo, I'm doing this regardless. I'm remaining dauntless. It's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. I know that a year or two from now, my life is going to change tremendously, right? And prior to that change happening, I know that I need to be well prepared for that change. And that's why I work on myself as well as I do now. That's why you see me in therapy. That's why you see me staying consistent with the videos. That's why you see me documenting my mistakes, my achievements, just all the above, because I know that I'm destined for greatness. I know legacy is in my playbook. So thus, it would behoove me to not document this. Because when I'm on stages, when I'm telling people, when I'm on a book tour, shout out to Earn Your Leisure, when I'm really making those moves, I want to tell people, yo, go back to January 19th, 2025, and look at me in that car. I knew then that this would happen. I knew it would happen. And I knew what I'm currently doing, well, what I was currently doing, because now we're speaking about the future, right? And I'm speaking on stage. I'm going to tell people. I knew what I was previously doing at that point in time. People didn't understand it, and I may have sounded crazy to the average individual, but that's because you don't see what I'm seeing. You don't feel what I'm feeling. And if you were able to see what I'm seeing or feel what I'm feeling, you would know, okay, I get exactly what he's doing. But again, the game is meant to be sold and not told, right? So that's where we at with it, man. I know for a fact I don't know what I'm doing. I know for a fact every day I'm getting up and I'm figuring things out. But I know for a fact when I do get up to figure those things out, my intent is pure. My motive is to uplift everybody around me. And with that being said, we work, we grind. We're not just working for a trip. We're not just working for a bag. We're working for legacy, the legacy play. That's what's in store right now. That's why my work output increases tremendously when I do get into the zone, because I know it's coming. Inshallah, I know that I'm destined for greatness. I know that what I'm doing is not regular. What I'm doing is not average. I know that for a fact. It's nothing ordinary about this, except for the word that comes after extra, which is what? Extraordinary. That's what you see on this screen. That's what you see before you. That's what I'm depicting every time this camera comes on. Stay tuned, stay focused. Enjoy your weekend, but put some sort of work in. Make sure you progress just a little bit to push forward for a better tomorrow.